Public speaking is one of the most common fears. Did you know that 75% of people suffer from glossophobia, the fear of public speaking? It's even more feared than death in some surveys. Shocking, right? Imagine this: you're about to speak in front of a large audience. Your heart races, palms sweat, and your mind goes blank. Sounds familiar? You're not alone. But here's the good news: you can conquer this fear. In this video, we'll share 6 confidence-building exercises that really work for public speakers. These are not your typical tips. We've gathered unique strategies backed by research and expert advice. You'll learn how to master your body language and breathe like a pro. We'll show you how to find your true voice and use it effectively. Want to keep your audience hooked with just your eyes and gestures? We've got that covered too. Plus, we'll dive into the art of improvisation to keep you sharp and ready for anything. And if you think storytelling is hard, think again. Our tips will turn you into a natural storyteller. Finally, we'll teach you how to turn feedback into a powerful tool for growth. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to speak with confidence and leave a lasting impression. Ready to transform your speaking skills? Let's get started. Chapter 1: Mind-Body Mastery, the Power of Posture and Breath. Did you know that your body language can account for up to 55% of your communication? That's more than half. When you stand tall and breathe deeply, you project confidence, even if you're feeling nervous inside. This is called the power pose, a term popularized by social psychologist Amy Cuddy. Start with your posture. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, keep your back straight, and relax your shoulders. This stance not only makes you look more confident but also helps you feel more confident. Practice this in front of a mirror until it feels natural. Breathing is another key element. Deep, controlled breaths can calm your nerves and help you speak more clearly. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale for 8 seconds. This simple exercise can reduce anxiety and make you feel more grounded. Visualization is also a powerful tool. Picture yourself speaking confidently and engaging with your audience. According to research, mental practice can enhance performance almost as much as physical practice. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your success. Another trick is to use physical exercises to release tension. Try rolling your shoulders, stretching your neck, or shaking out your hands. These actions can loosen you up and prepare your body for speaking. Remember, practice makes perfect. Rehearse your speech while maintaining a strong posture and controlled breathing. Over time, these actions will become second nature. Chapter 2: Voice Voyage, Finding Your Authentic Tone. Your voice is your instrument, and finding your authentic tone can make all the difference. Studies show that a well-modulated voice can make you seem more credible and likable. Start by recording yourself speaking. Listen to the playback and take notes on areas for improvement. Are you speaking too fast? Is your voice monotone? Identifying these issues is the first step to improvement. Try vocal warm-ups before you speak. Simple exercises like humming, lip trills, and tongue twisters can warm up your vocal cords and improve your articulation. Singing scales can also help you find and control your pitch. Volume control is crucial. Practice speaking at different volumes to find what feels natural and comfortable. Remember, speaking too softly can make you seem unsure, while shouting can be off-putting. Pace yourself. Speaking too quickly can make you hard to follow. Aim for a steady pace, with natural pauses for emphasis. A good tip is to practice with a metronome or to tap your foot to maintain a consistent rhythm. Intonation is another important aspect. Varying your pitch keeps your audience engaged. Practice rising and falling inflections to avoid sounding monotone. Reading children's books aloud can be a fun way to practice this. Hydration is key. Drink plenty of water to keep your vocal cords hydrated. Avoid caffeine and dairy before speaking, as they can dry out or coat your throat. Lastly, don't be afraid to show emotion in your voice. Authenticity resonates with people. Speak from the heart, and let your passion shine through. Chapter 3: Visual Victory, Mastering Eye Contact and Gestures. Eye contact and gestures are essential tools for engaging your audience. Did you know that effective eye contact can make you appear more trustworthy and persuasive? Studies have shown that speakers who maintain eye contact with their audience are perceived as more confident and competent. Start by practicing with a friend or family member. Make a conscious effort to look them in the eyes while speaking. This can feel uncomfortable at first, but with practice, it will become more natural. Aim to hold eye contact for about 3-5 seconds at a time before shifting your gaze. When speaking to a larger audience, use the lighthouse technique. Sweep your gaze across the room, making brief eye contact with different sections of your audience. This makes everyone feel included and keeps them engaged. Gestures are another powerful tool. They can help emphasize your points and make your speech more dynamic. Practice using open gestures, like spreading your arms wide or using your hands to illustrate a point. Avoid closed gestures, like crossing your arms or keeping your hands in your pockets, as these can make you appear closed off or nervous. A fascinating fact from the book, The Definitive Book of Body Language, by Alan and Barbara Pease, reveals that people remember 65% more information when it's accompanied by gestures. So, don't be afraid to use your hands. Remember to keep your gestures natural. Forced or exaggerated movements can be distracting. Instead, let your gestures flow naturally from your speech. Practicing in front of a mirror or recording yourself can help you see how your gestures come across. Combining eye contact with gestures can create a powerful impact. For example, pointing at the audience while making a key point can make your message more personal and direct. Similarly, using a sweeping gesture while addressing the room can make your speech feel more inclusive. Don't forget about facial expressions. They can convey a range of emotions and help connect with your audience. Smile when appropriate, show enthusiasm, and let your face reflect the emotions of your story. By mastering eye contact and gestures, you'll not only keep your audience engaged but also enhance your overall presence as a speaker. Chapter 4. The Improv Advantage. Thinking on your feet. Improvisation is a skill that can dramatically improve your public speaking. It helps you think quickly, adapt to unexpected situations, and stay composed under pressure. A study by Northwestern University found that improvisation training can improve cognitive flexibility and creativity. Start by practicing simple improv games. One popular exercise is the yes and game. In this exercise, you and a partner take turns building a story, with each sentence starting with yes and. This helps you learn to accept and build on ideas quickly. Another great exercise is one word at a time. In this game, you and a partner create a story one word at a time. This helps improve your ability to think on your feet and stay in the moment. Role-playing is another effective technique. Practice responding to unexpected questions or scenarios. Have a friend or family member ask you random questions, and practice answering them on the spot. This helps you get comfortable with thinking on your feet and handling surprises. Take inspiration from Tina Fey's book, Bossy Pants, where she talks about the importance of saying yes in improv. She writes, "The first rule of improvisation is agree. Always agree and say yes." This mindset can help you stay positive and open to new ideas. Joining an improv class can also be incredibly beneficial. It provides a safe environment to practice and receive feedback from others. Plus, it's a fun way to meet new people and build your confidence. Practice storytelling on the fly. Pick a random topic and try to tell a coherent story about it without any preparation. This helps you learn to organize your thoughts quickly and clearly. Remember, the key to successful improvisation is to stay calm and composed. Take a deep breath, trust your instincts, and focus on the moment. Over time, these skills will become second nature. Improvisation also teaches you to embrace mistakes. In improv, there are no wrong answers, only opportunities to build on. This mindset can help you stay resilient and confident, even when things don't go as planned. Chapter 5. Storytelling Sorcery. Crafting compelling narratives. Storytelling is a powerful tool for public speakers. Research by Princeton University found that storytelling activates the same areas of the brain in both the storyteller and the listener, creating a deep connection. A good story can make your message memorable and impactful. Start with a strong opening. Capture your audience's attention with a surprising fact, a provocative question, or a vivid image. For instance, instead of starting with, "I want to talk about failure," try, "Imagine you've just lost everything you've worked for." Structure your story with a clear beginning, middle, and end. This helps your audience follow along and keeps them engaged. The book, Made to Stick, by Chip Heath and Dan Heath emphasizes the power of a well-structured story. They suggest using the SUCCES framework: simple, unexpected, concrete, credible, emotional stories. Include sensory details to make your story come alive. Describe what you saw, heard, smelled, tasted, and felt. This draws your audience into the experience and makes it more relatable. For example, "The room was filled with the rich aroma of fresh coffee" is more engaging than "The room smelled like coffee." Use dialogue to add authenticity. Instead of summarizing conversations, quote them directly. This makes your story more dynamic and helps your audience connect with the characters. For instance, "She looked at me and said, 'You can do this,' is more powerful than 'She encouraged me.' Show, don't tell." Instead of saying, "I was nervous," describe how you were sweating, your heart was racing, and your hands were shaking. This helps your audience feel what you felt. Incorporate a personal element. Sharing your own experiences makes your story unique and builds a connection with your audience. According to Brené Brown, author of Daring Greatly, vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. Don't be afraid to show your true self. Practice delivering your story with emotion. Use pauses for dramatic effect, vary your tone to convey excitement or sadness, and use facial expressions to show your feelings. This makes your story more compelling and helps you connect with your audience. End with a strong conclusion. Tie your story back to your main message and leave your audience with a clear takeaway. A powerful ending can reinforce your message and make it stick. By mastering the art of storytelling, you can make your speeches more engaging, memorable, and impactful. Chapter 6: The Feedback Formula, Transforming Critique into Confidence. Feedback is essential for growth. But it's not always easy to hear. Learning to accept and use feedback effectively can transform your public speaking skills. In her book, Mindset, Carol Dweck emphasizes the importance of a growth mindset, viewing challenges and criticism as opportunities to improve. Start by seeking feedback from trusted sources. Ask friends, family, or colleagues to watch your speech and provide honest feedback. Be specific in your requests, asking them to focus on areas like clarity, engagement, or body language. Listen actively to feedback. Don't interrupt or defend yourself. Instead, take notes and ask clarifying questions if needed. This shows that you value their input and are committed to improving. Analyze the feedback you receive. Look for patterns and common themes. If multiple people mention the same issue, it's likely an area you need to work on. Focus on constructive criticism that offers specific suggestions for improvement. Use the feedback sandwich technique when giving feedback to others. Start with a positive comment, then provide constructive criticism, and end with another positive comment. This makes the feedback more palatable and encourages a positive mindset. Practice incorporating feedback into your speeches. If someone suggests you need more vocal variety, work on varying your pitch and pace in your next practice session. If they mention your gestures are too stiff, focus on loosening up and using more natural movements. Celebrate your progress. Keep track of the feedback you receive and the improvements you make. This helps build your confidence and shows that your hard work is paying off. Remember, feedback is a gift. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. Embrace it with an open mind and a positive attitude. As Ken Blanchard, author of The 1 Minute Manager, says, feedback is the breakfast of champions. Join a public speaking group like Toastmasters. These groups provide a supportive environment where you can practice your speaking skills and receive constructive feedback. Plus, you'll have the chance to learn from other speakers and gain new perspectives. Finally, be kind to yourself. No one is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes. Focus on progress, not perfection. By viewing feedback as a tool for growth, you can build your confidence and become a more effective speaker.